Good evening, everyone. This is Diana Fernandez, and today I'm going to be talking about an interesting, memorable experience I had around 18 years back. Do you believe in angels? Do you? I do, and this experience will be able to show you why I do that, and it has helped me a lot. So this is one day where this experience has given me the creeps and also the grace I felt on that day. So this was one of the experiences which I had when I was working for a company, an exhibition company, 15 years back. And this company is about putting up stalls. So I had to pitch stalls to my clients, and we have big exhibition centers in Bombay, which is Nesco and BKC, and we had to pitch up these stalls and show the bright impression that if you take up these illuminating stalls, your your fortune will turn into gold, and you will have so many people wanting your products. And because of the footfalls as an exhibition company we provide. So it was an interesting company and it was an interesting work. But I was new to this job and I was not into networking yet. Oh, I love to talk, but not yet knowing the connections. So I had a difficult time meeting many clients who would be interested in putting up a stall because they were already doing quite well. So this is more like a side job, side extra, like in one of kind of an advertisements where you tell people you exist. So but I was meeting a lot of clients who had already well settled and who didn't need an exhibition to showcase their work. So Bombay being Bombay, they have its perks and its beauty and its independence work for working women, and I was meeting a lot of people, but I was still running behind my target. I had to achieve my target, and it was only a month more, and I had to finish it. And so I said, okay, you know what I will do? I said I will reach out to people who are not in my my western route, which is from Borivali to Churchgate, and my office being in Andheri. I said I will try something different. I will go to the central and to the harbour line. I have to tell you, I did not travel on those lines, but yes, when it came to work, I said, let me give it a try. And it so happened that I did get an appointment for a client at the Harbour Line, one of these factory places. It was really interesting, and I was quite excited. And I said, no, I need to sell one of my big stalls and get my target done. So I was very happy, I was really excited. And I said, okay, I'm going to dress the best, and I'm just going to give a very killing pitch, and the client will be all cool, and I will be on top of my sales target. My appointment was fixed for the next day at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I I take up the train to reach that place. And when I land there, I am amazed, or rather surprised, to see this is another world out there, which is not like a normal, like where I'm staying or where I was working. It was it was a place which was like an era back. It was where it was black, pitch black mud. There are no roads, only pitch black mud everywhere. And as I got down, I didn't want to take a cab because it was an unknown territory, and I was a little taken aback with the whole, when I saw the whole scenario. So I was worried whether I'm doing the right thing or no. And this place kind of gave me the creeps, which that you need to be careful. And I was like, it's okay, let's take an adventure, let's move on. And I started walking, and I realized that there are people watching me literally my every move. I mean, you come to know after a few, stares, moments, that somebody is staring at you. And then I noticed that there are some men, and they were not females, they were only males, and some of the males were already following me now. And now I was a little rather more, and I was a little quicker now. And it started raining. It had to rain at that moment, and I was like already feeling so high, and I was not sure what I need to do. Fortunately, I was ready for a rainy day. I had my umbrella, I was wearing my high boots, and I noticed that I was overdressed for this kind of a place. But I had all come very far, and I said, I really need to meet this client, do up my pitch, and get the sales done and be back. And as I was thinking, it's an afternoon call. I don't need to worry. It's a, daylight, and things will be okay. And I wish I don't need to call the cops. But anyways, we went. I was I just kept walking, and then I realized I really need to ask somebody where I need to head to. So I asked a person, where is the specific factory office, and he said, you need to take a left, you need to take a right, you need to take a left. I'm like, okay, I can do that. And as I was doing left, right, left, I realized that I've reached the center of the whole factory area, and I was so tensed because this was surrounded by people, surrounded by men rather. Anyways, before I could reach that specific building office, there are no signboards, so I had to literally ask another person, who gave me a very weird smile and said, yeah, this is the building you need to enter. And I was like, I hope this is not an ambush, because you really don't. And it looked like a really lonely, haunted building, because the factories where there are not many people working at that time. I just entered, said a prayer, and I said, let this interview, or rather let this appointment call go very well, and my client's call be done. My client did make me wait for another half an hour, and by the time I finished my pitch, it was almost 4. The call was okay. He said he will let me know, he'll think about it. But fine, I thought at least I have met one of the clients, so I am on my roll. And as I came down, I was surprised that the men who were there, some men had become now like swarms of bees, like swarm of men wading down, and it was pouring. And everybody was coming closer and closer to me as I was walking. And I was really, really, really worried, because now it was coming into my private space where I could, when I was heading towards to the station. And suddenly another person came too close, creeped up to me and said, Madam. I'm like, yes. Where are you going? Where are you going? I'm like, sorry. I said, why do you want to know? He's like, no, we just want to know, where are you going? I said, I said, please. I said, just leave me alone. Do not ask me anything. He's like, no, madam, I'm telling you that I just want to know where you're going. And I'm like, oh God, where am I? Am I in the right place? Did I do wrong? And I was like, I really need to be strong and need to be brave. I just gave him a stern look, and I said, you do your business, I do my business. And I walked, and then he's like, madam, see, I'm just telling you, do you want to go on the main road? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, but you will not reach the next right or the left, if I don't walk behind you. I'm like, I don't need you to walk behind me. I can walk, I can be on my own. I have traveled places in Mumbai. I have traveled in the middle of the night. I'm thinking, why do I need you? I don't even know you. And he's like, I have to tell you that this is not a safe place, and this is going on just behind me, okay? And everybody is looking at me, all the men are having this different kind of smile. It's not the smile which is like, girl, you're on the roll. No, it's like, girl, we're going to eat you up. Oh God, that was, what a day that was. So, and I said, okay. I said, see, I don't need you, I just need to take a cab. And I saw a cab passing by, and I'm like, I raised my hand and I told him, like, the cab just ignored me and just went away. So he said, oh, you're looking for a cab now? I'm like, yeah, I need to go to, I said, never mind, I don't want to tell you where I need to go. So he's like, I will help you out. And within a few minutes, somehow the cab, I have not seen a cab, but the cab landed just where I was walking. and he told me, get into the cab. The person behind me, I'm like, before he could tell me, where to, I asked the cab, can you take me to the train station? And the cab is like, yeah, yeah, please, aajao, like get in to the cab. I'm like, oh God. And then as I entered, he comes to my, to the door and says, Madam, why did you come here? I'm like, okay. I said I had a work call. Yeah, but why did you come alone here? I said I had a work call and I did have another person. It's like, don't you know this place is not safe? And this place is very popular for Kala Sona, which means black gold, means petroleum. So this is meant for mainly for men, and females are very rare over here. So he's like, don't worry, now I'm okay because you are already into the cab and you will reach your home. I'm like, okay. And at the back of my mind, I'm thinking, did this guy really help me, or this cab guy and this, are they pals? My mind was overworking already very hard, whether I'm at the wrong place, am I already in ambush? I said, forget it, let's follow, let's do what we are doing. I told him, thank you so much. I said, that's really kind of you. I said, I have to go. I told the cab, please, 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 quick, let's go. The cab guy took a turn, and I was praying that it's the right direction, the left, left, and we did reach the train station. I was like, hooray, I am safe because that's a familiar route. I just need to take a train and I'll be back to work or home. And as I got out of the train cab, and the cabbie said, you are, he said the angels are, he said that the angels are watching over you because that place is not safe and you did get out at the right time. He's like, 1 more hour more and I would have not been able to tell you whether you're safe or not. I just looked at him and I'm like, I said, that's news to me. I said, but thank you, but I will keep that in mind. And ever since that day, I have never traveled to that place ever again. So it's like one fairy tale story which happened to me in a far away land. But I also felt that even in the most creepiest of places, there will be 2 angels who will always come and who will watch over you and who will guide you, even if you find them very creepy, because they have to blend into the whole situation. And but they will help you and you will get out. So that's my one of the most beautiful and memorable experiences of creeps and grace. And I'm very glad that I could share this with you, and I hope those 2 men are doing well. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you.